G'day, my name's Cannon Fodder and welcome back to Flotsam. We are here in Ocean Heap, our pile of heap in the ocean. Currently salvaging some things with which to expand our island and make more food. In the interim, our characters leveled up a little bit. Salty got another level in construction, and Dipper got a level in athletics, so they were slightly happier. We've just been doing some salvaging of some stuff and things. More wood, more kelp. We're about to venture into the big beyond and get ourselves some plastic so that we can build ourselves some more things. It will be great. It will be grand. There we go. That is all the salvage markers salvaged. Let's bail. We will also, at some point, need to go explore some islands. So here's hoping we get to that this episode. So, plans for today. Plans for this episode are obviously to keep harvesting the ocean and all of its goodies. Cleaning up the disasters of yesteryear and all that jazz. But I do want to get myself a research station so that I can then go into and do some research. We can't currently look at the research, which is annoying. But yeah, when we get researching, one of the first things I want to do is research fishing, so we can get an alternate source of food. Right now, everyone is moderately happy. Once the fishing is done, I do want to get boats, because boats are important. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? I will also need to do something about our storage. We will need to... These are great as an interim measure, but they're really kind of annoying. I would like to get... We need to go scrapsmithing into fishing. I can't do this. Why not? Because rope lashing hasn't been done. More storage yards and more drying racks. Drying racks are important because it means that it frees up someone from doing this tedious nonsense. They can just shove it on the drying rack and the drying rack will do all the work for them. Nice. May have built that a little too far forward. Oopsies. Bit late. In the meantime, we'll need to build some more storage. Using the limited amount of floaters. The research will happen over time. We'll boost our storage by 20 places. And all of the salvage within this area has been salvaged. I did see the water desalinator going, so we will need to do some more salvage of some wood. And what are we at with? We have already run out of kelp again. Well, not necessarily run out, it's just very quickly being turned into... It's seaweed, rather, but it's, yeah. All those buckets are seaweed salads. We have 20 of them. Let's go check our levels again. Did I put a cap on them? We did. I put a cap of 20. They're making what they're supposed to. Let's put a cap of 10 on there for now. We've only got the 3 of them. That should be enough. Still kind of learning how to balance this stuff. But in the meantime, research is almost there. That'll be bigger storage, as well as a new building for us. Several new buildings, as a matter of fact. The drying rack and the... Where is it? The rope crafter. Yeah. The rope crafter we will need to do something else for. But right now I desperately need the fishing boat. So let's jump into Scrapsmithing. We are going to have to do basic tools, fishing, reconnaissance, and then we will get salvage boat and the fishing boat, both of which are helpful. Let's not worry about that for now. Our salvage is done. Let us mosey onwards. Now, I believe we've already been in here. The dead trees are something that we can harvest pretty quickly. How are we doing? We have enough. What we really need now is to go upwards. Here's where it gets tricky. The water you can see in this section is a different color. I believe, is this... I don't think this is blue. No, it's missing its purpleness. Yes, movement in the supermarket. We have our first edition. I don't believe the water here is polluted. There is polluted water in this. Look, it's Island Popper. We are going to pick up our first person. Ocean Heap.
Hey, what? Hey.
He is a Junko analyst and a recycler, which means he's good at research and salvage. We will take him. We will scavenge the food. We do not have the tools for the shopping carts. Well, we will get there. That is another member for us. We will need to get closer. I am going to put that here. Got some more islands. But very importantly, plastic. Must have plastic. Plastic junk and furniture. Furniture becomes wood junk becomes firewood. Plastic junk becomes floaters. Floaters become more space. Which we are obviously running a little low on. And we are very much running out of space again. So the floaters are important, as is the food. I'm going to raise the priority of that one to high. Raise the priority of you to very high. I'm going to raise the priority of you to very high as well. We're going to prioritize food and water over anything else. Yes, we ran out of space, so our hauling expert was blocked from doing anything. We are going to put down another emergency 20 spaces. I would like to have a larger storage yard, but we do not have rope and we do not have metal plate. So we are limited and confined by a lack of things. But it'll be fine. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, we did get a new person. So we're going to have him focus on doing some of our crafting. We're also going to have him focus on our salvage. That is what his primary responsibilities are going to be. Which means he gets to get his feet wet. In the meantime, our research should be done. Sweet! Let's get some tools! I will also take the seaweed farm. However, priorities. Right? Let's get some more of the junk. Again, we're missing some tools, so that is not something that we can do at this time. Again, the tools. Tools, my friend. Sure. All the way down here. Nice. I did see some other stuff over there, which is going to be very useful. These buildings here, farm ruins, they have a little hammer in them. They're great for grabbing tools. Tools are useful for breaking things down, like trucks and other things. There is a farm there as well. Debating whether or not I should loot that before I get seeds. Just early potatoes would be such a win. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I'm going to need some more space though. We definitely screwed that up, so we're just going to have to put that one here. In here, this little space here, I'm going to do a lot of our storage and our housing. Oh, storage is absolutely capped. I mean, production is capped, rather. Having things being infinitely created generally leads to a little bit of some problems. Hey, look, we have tools. Just because they just go and they 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 make stuff, and then you find out that you run out of stuff you need for other things. So, in the meantime, I need some more floaters. Added up plastic again. But with the tools, I will be able to get some things like metal scrap and some electric scrap as well. There we go. So let's dismantle those appliances. I am going to chop down the healthy trees just because I do need it. Probably go back to the supermarket as well. May have been a little hasty on the walkways, but I like being organized. Anyway, what are we waiting on? The healthy trees are done, so let's go backwards. Back to these two buildings. Oop, where are we? We're up here. You had nothing in you, but you had shopping carts for scrap metal. Very important. In the meantime, research should be done. Let's fish. I am enjoying the music for this as well, immensely. Do we have any new things in here? No, but I'm probably going to want more of this, so let's bump that to 15. With my planks is at 10, so maybe I should have that actually at 20. Might also deactivate that and just have that as just let me make the drying racks. You are done, yes, as are you. Let's go to the map and go this way. We have plastic to grab, indeed. I'll take the tinder and you. Let's go and take plastic now. Plastic man. How are our food supplies? We have a decent amount of seaweed. We do have 12 seaweed salads. But our storage is filling up again. Oh, why? Because reasons. Oh. Yep. But we do need them to turn it into floaters. So let's make that a very high priority and hope that our minions... Minions? No. Our boat citizens. Our boatisans. Our heapersons can make us some more stuff so that I can store more stuff. Yes. Oh yeah. We have storaged. We have storaged all over the place. We've been very effective at our storaging. We've got a little bit more plastic to do. Then we shall move on. Be a little distracted. Our day 14 report is up. Yep. We have decreased our food. We didn't gain any more water. It has been pointed out to me that the rope maker would be nice. However, for the rope maker to do the rope making, we need to get seaweed growing, so we can have an ever-present source of the seaweeds. But right now, boats. Boats are important. Boats will allow me to counteract the negative malice for getting our feet wet. It's for a reason. Our tubbazans, our heapazans, our boat people. Don't like getting their tootsies a touch wet, so we're gonna quickly focus that down. Also the expansion of our tub. Of course, getting everything connected also means that they will not get their feet wet either. There we go. Easy as. Alright. Cool. We are missing ropes, so we'll need to get that one down and dusted. So let's get a rope maker started. I kind of want this to be like food and stuff. We'll need to put the rest of our production over here. So we'll just squirrel that one in there. That was the rope crafter. We have run out of floaters for the scrapsmith. We will need rope. Let's get that started. How are we doing on research? Research is done. Given that rope has become an ever-pressing need, we'll make our seaweed growing. Just because rope does require seaweed, so we will need a rather reliable source of that. I'm going to have them make 8. I'll make it when it's available. Right now, I believe we are not necessarily full to overflowing. We don't have any more electric junk, and our unrefined plastic waste is slowly dribbling away. So let's get some more. We will need to think about going up and getting some of that seaweed that we saw up here. That'll be our next stop, and then we'll head over here. But that seems to be the end of our episode. So, with Dipper having a rank up into athletics, we shall call it. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time.